So hi there, my name is Ashwin, and in this video I'm going to be demoing my modern application development project 2. My roll number is 21F100355, and my problem statement is library management system, and I'm calling it ELIM. A user can either create their own profile or log into an existing profile. So I'm going to log into an existing profile this time around. So as soon as the user is logged in, they're provided with a huge variety of books, and they can also search for their favorite book. So in this case, I'm searching for Pride and Prejudice, and I got this book. They can also look at the details of the book, and look at the comments, and they can also request the book if required, if they're interested in it. We'll also be showing that functionality later. They can also review it after they've read the book. And also they can update their profile details. They cannot change the username, but you also update the profile details. So if, let's say I put in a new password, profile is updated successfully, and hence the user can accordingly use the new password now. Up next we have book requests. So in this section we look at the status of our book request, both the historical previous data as well as the current data. So we currently have 2 pending book requests which will be approving on the administrative side. Currently there is no issued books because both the books that were previously issued have been returned already. So we'll also be coming back to this user again to look at how the issued books book request looks like later. There's also book reviews that the user can go through. So this specific user has already reviewed Pride and Prejudice and on the original species. So that is it. So going to the admin side, we are first provided with a very beautiful looking dashboard where it shows the total requests, active requests that are there, and the overdue issues. In this case, the overdue issues are 0 because we have an automatic script that returns the books checks for deadlines every minute and then returns it automatically. We also have the top requested books, top rated books, as well as the section-wise book count. Up next, we have the book view. Here we can update the information of the book. So Pride and Prejudice previously it was belonging to a wrong section. So I'm going to update it to the right section here, fiction, and then if I don't choose any file, it's automatically going to assume that it is the default files that were previously there. I can also add another book. New description, test author, and test section. I'll choose some file that is there in the computer. So after I've added all the files, I can add this book, and then the book will be created successfully. Now if we go back to the book view, we can see that the book has been added. I can also delete this book, and accordingly it is also working. So in the book request, we have 2 requests from Ashwin in this case. So let us approve one of them and reject another one of them, just for the sake of the demo. And in the book issues menu, we can see that username Nirali has Alice's Adventures and Ashwin has Pride. So I'm going to revoke Nirali's book because she's taken it for quite a long back. And then let us go back to Ashwin's viewpoint and see what it looks like for Ashwin to read the book. But before that, let us also explore the async jobs that have been implemented. First one is the user data. I can download the user data. Similarly, I can also download the books data. As you can see, both of these users are downloaded, and accordingly we can see the data as well. Now let us go out of this thing and log into Ashwin again. And then in the book requests, we see that one of our this thing has been approved. So in the issue books menu, we can actually see that the Pride book is there in our menu. So we can either choose to read it, which in this case is going to look like this. It's just going to open a PDF. And in the My Profile view, we can also see, in the My Books view, we can also see the currently issued books. In the issued books menu, we can also see the historical books as well. We can also look at the details of the book and also review it. So in this case, the user has already reviewed it. So we're not going to submit, let's just check if we can submit a review. In this case, we shouldn't be able to submit the review, and accordingly, we are not able to submit the review. These are with the main main functionality of the application. We also have the monthly report and reminder email. So if we look at the monthly report, in this case, I think we'll have to wait for a few seconds. So here's another user with this thing. So here's the report for this month, and then Nirali has this book, and she has reviewed 5 books. There's also a reminder email where looks like you have been active for a while. So once the user is not active for a day, it's going to send out an email. There's also one additional functionality where the user, the book is automatically returned every minute, and this is implemented as a celery job. And let me just show that. So in the workers.py, the auto return book is there. So this job is run every minute. So in this case, for the sake of the demo, I'm running the daily reminder as well as the monthly report every minute. But ideally, it's going to be every month and every day, respectively. But the sender, this is going to be executed every minute. So every time a deadline is passed, and not more than a minute later, it's going to be returned. So that is about it for my demo for this for this application development project. I hope you liked it, and thank you.